What are you doing, man? Well, what I'm doing is taking all the stuff out of this samosa because, vegetarian. I like more of the outside of the samosa. I'm not a big fan of all these, the only samosa I would eat is the butter chicken one. But, yikes. That's why I always take these insides out. Yeah. Well, anyways, do you know anything about Burnett Avenue? Like, do you know what that means? So what Burnett Avenue means is like, okay, when I first moved into this house, it was empty. Technically, a fresh start. You still keep the same things, but Burnett Avenue is always there. So what that means, everything is fresh new, but you still keep the same stuff you have. So, yeah. It's technically an intersection slash overhead slash the best place on planet Earth, I guess. Let's learn more about it. Or, I am learning, you guys. I am teaching you. Oh, yeah. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, Burnett Avenue is pretty amazing. Yeah, it's like a fresh new start. Like, when I first moved in this house, yeah. That's what I mean. So, that's interesting. That's nice, yeah. I thought it just meant like a street name. I didn't know it meant like, okay, when I first moved into this place, it was technically different. Yeah, it was all empty. So that's what it means. Okay. Like, it means a fresh experience. Like when Pepper Street was put in back in 2014 or 2015, it was one of those years, that would be Burnett Avenue. So it's a word I use, so then it's like, oh, it's a fresh new experience, or like the new Glenmore Road. Yeah. I think Pepper Street is where my great uncle used to own an apple orchard, and he passed away. I don't know. It was my great uncle. What was his name? Jim? Great Uncle Jim? He passed away, I don't know how long ago, but yeah. So would he be a Burnett Avenue? Yeah, because there's history about it. He owned the Orchard Ranch, and the name of Pepper Street came after his great-grandfather. So it's kind of a good experience to say, oh, Burnett Avenue means fresh experience. So like when I went in a apartment building and it was all like empty and stuff, that's a Burnett Avenue. It feels like that because everything's not been used. So that's what the word represents, in my opinion. Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. I knew like Burnett Avenue meant like a street name and stuff from the Lower Mainland. Actually, I like it there. It gets busy. Well, it's all because of the tourists and all the Kamloops residents. Mostly they're all from Kamloops. Because it does remind, Coquette Lemon and Kamloops it reminds me of the same thing. The highway goes through town. So, it still gets busy going into town as well. But anyways, the word Burnett Avenue is a nice street name. I've actually liked that area. Especially in the winter time. I know what it's like, so yeah, it's a nice area. The IKEA is not too far. Yeah, it's a nice area. I could still live there, but I like living in the Okanagan, but hey, a fresh experience is like Burnett Avenue, so yeah, that's what it reminds me of, so yeah. Yeah, you know what else is a fresh experience like Burnett Avenue? A 2010 GMC Sierra Black, and back then I loved GMC Sierras when I was a kid. So that was a Burnett Avenue. Well, they were a normal sized pickup truck. And from this day, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, now that's a truck. Although I wouldn't want to own it because they're expensive, but they look nice. You know what I own? A Honda CR-V. And that's a Burnett Avenue. It's all fresh. It has fresh car smell. Yeah. Eventually it'll go away, but I could always buy new car smell. So yeah, that's what Burnett Avenue is all about. Yeah.